Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach and I held her head under and I kept it out. And
What?
for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown.
That's an attempted
But that was
murder.
it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
She attempted to kill Eve. Now that's confusing because I thought Eve was her personality. But in this clip, seems like Eve is a real person. But her mother used to call her Eve.
My mother called me Eve.
Or maybe I've taken it out of context. My mother called me Eve, so maybe her mother mistakenly called her Eve. Her mother thought that she was someone else.
My mother called me Eve.
This is June 30 and this is July 3.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off, I mean we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off. A police station. Yeah. When I was young.
Did you ever been
We ran
on
away
a
on my
police
birthday.
station? Maybe that's
Bob
the
Dylan was
question.
playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off, I mean we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police.
So the taxi driver reported them because they were too young to travel, because they were supposed to attend a concert by Bob Dylan, who is a singer. I forgot the song that he made. Let me just check quickly. What's that song? Bob Dylan. I'm pretty sure I know that guy. Songs. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan.
A police station. Ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in
Bob
London
Dylan.
and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him.
So that guy sang Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is also played by Guns N' Roses. I think I heard that one.
We
Knocking on Heaven's Door. I think that's a song.
saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. Saved money.
Taxi driver reported them because They were too young to attend a concert and to travel by themselves, so the driver reported them to the police station, and the police found them up, reported back to their parents, and but she got away because she blamed everything to on her friend Eve. Okay. She's having a mental breakdown.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
June 30. What is that? A Morse code? Yeah, she clearly has some sort of mental disorder. Let's do Hannah. Nothing, because I already modified most of the tags. Maybe I need to delete these tags because it's messing up the search terms. Yeah, I think we should do that. Just have to remember everything mentally, because these tags are messing up everything. Murder. February.
Yeah.
Photo of her. Suspected of murder. Simon. Simon, Trackington Arms, Amstrad. Hannah. Yeah, see? There's videos of her that is being pushed out because this thing is not working. The user tags would be helpful if it doesn't modify the search terms, but alas, we have to remove that. What else did I add? What else? Mother. We need to remove everything. Baby name Sarah. Or maybe I can just I see. Mother Hannah, Simon murder. Simon. Murder. What else? What? If I do blank, then something pops out.
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Okay, woman.
A mobile phone? Yeah.
What is that
Well,
thing?
they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. It's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Mobile phone. So maybe the detective is asking her about things or devices that is available on the Holiday Inn they were in, the Rockinstorm. What is that name? The Rock. The Rock Place by Peter and Susan. So she said a mobile phone and on Amstrad. Murder Eve. Just need to delete these things. What else? Story mirror. Okay, seems like we can do that. That saves a lot of time for me. Crazy. Mirror. Amstrad. What else? Helen. Rome. Helen. Rome. Simeon. Okay, let's go back to Hannah. Because we missed 2 clips. What is this? July 3.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence.
Florence.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
That really freaks me out, that thing. It seems like they are twins, Hannah and Eve. But it's not yet confirmed if they are actually twins. But based on her story, that they were born on the same day by a midwife named Florence, and she almost died. So this might be actually Eve. But they have the same hairstyle, so that is really weird. This might be Hannah. Yeah. And this one is Eve.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
What the fuck? Why they keep doing that? That's really... what the...
She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine.
So this is probably Hannah.
She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay, because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine.
She's right. So she thought she saw her husband with another woman. So this woman, Hannah, is talking about Eve with another woman. She saw Eve's husband with another woman.
It wasn't her husband. It wasn't.
So it's fine. So the brother of her husband. It's really weird.
Okay. She's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or Maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
Trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. They think she did something bad because it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty.
She looks. I hoover, I dust every week.
Notice that the tattoo on her left arm is gone. See? So there are actually two people that looks like her. It's Son and Eve. I hoover, I dust every week, maybe less.
Every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. Ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Secret. There was a secret. Eleanor. Hoovering under the house. Cigarettes. Dog doesn't even know.
No, she smokes.
I need to search for dog.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Hoover. What's the vacuum cleaners? So she was asking how often she was supposed to vacuum the place. What's the name of this too?
Yeah.
Dog and Eleanor's, and they are very worried. I don't know what that means. I've been round to Dog and Eleanor's and they are very worried. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna take a note of that, a mental note. I'm just gonna let you know that I don't have any written notes right now. Just gonna try remembering everything mentally.
I got a job to contribute,
I forgot to look at the dates. Shit. I have to.
Yeah.
June 25, 13.
I got a job to contribute,
June 13, 14, 9. Yeah, it's after that.
I got a job to contribute, Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids.
Someone got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school.
Or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure. Like Hoover.
That's a different one. June 30. I have to remember the clothes. This girl
Yeah,
has
that's
a
me.
tattoo.
But February, and that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
This is Hannah. Oh no, this is Eve. This is Hannah. Because she doesn't have the tattoo. Or it's also possible that there are three women with the same faces and same build. But right now I only have two confirmed personalities or persons. Eve and Hannah. They are different people. They are
I
kids.
hoover, I dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel
Okay, that's her job. Where's the job?
better.
I think it's
I got a job.
primary school.
It was being complicated. It's never been me inside. It's just been pressure.
So Hannah was working at a primary school. At a primary school as a cleaner. Doing hoovers, vacuuming the place every week, once a week. Every few weeks, run an ordered house. You know how that generation is. Okay. So Eleanor has a secret stashes of cigarettes. She smokes. So these are porcelain vases, ornamental. There's the cigarettes inside. And last time I was there, I looked in the base. There was a brush pack. So she was cleaning. She was cleaning.
I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's, and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Cleaning Doug and Eleanor's place, and she found the secret stashes of cigarettes.
I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. Eleanor?
So she's the one that initiated to contact the police and had this interview.
Okay.
What? 3. So I had back down the end of the road, woke up, and no answer. Main lock was unlocked. Key doesn't turn when you're trying to turn it to the left. See, that's kinda weird because I'm not sure, but I think when you turn the key to the left, it's supposed to lock in the door. not unlock it, right? So you're supposed to turn the key to the right to unlock the key or the lock, not to the left. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's, I live in Asia, so maybe the door lock system is kind of different in their country where she's living in. Simon's coat wasn't on effect because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea. Was in there, touch a kettle. It was cold. Look in the room, search me because it was pretty clear. Had a shower, ran, fell asleep though. I didn't mean
a couple
to.
of hours later, and I remembered where I was and what. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. Come and see you.
Why will you call Doug and Eleanor?
I called Doug and Eleanor. This time I spoke to him.
Got a new character named Eric. This is still Hannah. 1984.
It was an awful year in the end.
This is now 1994.
I lost the baby at the end of spring.
So 10 years. 10 years ago. 1984, right? No. Is it right? 1984. Yeah. You're the egg living in the dog and Eleanor's.
I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents
So they lost Sarah
in the summer.
around June.
It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. Because of the heat. It's just awful.
What? There's multiple bodies. I lost a baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was an awful year in the end. Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. So her baby Sarah and her parents died June 1984. So the 3 people that died that day weren't discovered until there was no details when they were discovered, but she somehow knows about it. They died because of heat. That's what her story tells me. Let's look up the girl that is.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
So this is Hannah.
Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago.
I cannot read the message. Maybe I need to. What? I click something. Murder. I need to read the text in her shirt. I cannot read it even with the filter. I think that doesn't mean anything for this game. Murder. Let's do. What's the last one? Simon. Her story.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
So this is Eve taking a lie detector test, and she just said she is Hannah Smith. I guess she was just playing with the test.
She recognized me from the window.
So she's telling that earlier when the detective shows Hannah the CCTV footage images, that Hannah recognized Eve, her, from the window. She told me to come inside and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She'd be up
Went into
there
the
once
attic. It was her place.
attic. I'm kinda lost right now. Where am I earlier? Dog. I think that was dog.
1984.
Yeah. 1984, they died. The baby and her parents. Eric. The guy's name is Eric. Yeah, we had two things. So this is Hannah, then this is Eve, I think.
He was wearing a shirt, a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, black pants and there. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
So wait.
He was wearing a shirt.
Blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. A gift from his boss Eric. So Eric called the house of, what's the name? Simon and Hannah. Because he is the boss of Simon. And the coat that Hannah was talking about earlier, like a Paddington bear, was taken by Simon. It's not in the house. Okay.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. Well, he didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still was at that this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Now that confuses me a lot. That is confusing. Because Hannah's story earlier, and this is Eve, right? So she is providing a different statement than what Hannah has provided, and I'm not sure what's the relationship between Simon and this girl, this Simon and Eve, and Simon and Hannah, because the two of them, Hannah and Eve, are referring to Simon as their husband. So it's kind of confusing. Come back, I waited all day. But the statement of Hannah is a bit more specific compared. I don't know. The statement of Eve is a bit more specific compared with the statement of Hannah, because Hannah just said that she was sleeping in their house, and Eve is saying that
we had an argument.
they had an argument,
Didn't come back.
didn't come back
To help Eric out with something on the side. Help
Saturday afternoon.
the job. The afternoon.
Didn't show.
Job. Didn't show. On phone.
Was ringing on the phone.
Rock. That's how they call. But not since. He's still.
Now they had an holiday on the rock, and then this rock is also their local, like a local bar. It's a
Dinner
lucky,
time. It's getting time then. So I just can't see you.
and she decided to come to see them also, to report that Simon is missing. That's really confusing now.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look if you want to get back.
There's also a van.
Yes. Get back. Yes.
There's a car and a van. The car is owned by Eric.
Parked in the street. Keys for the van. I can look. Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one.
Credit card.
He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
See, there's a difference in how they deliver their statements. Hannah is a bit more calm, while no, Eve is a bit more calm, and Hannah is a bit more
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty
anxious.
close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
So another character, Diane.
Diane is really nice. She
Diane.
helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Work there. She was working Christmas party. Really
Look
sweet
out for me
kids.
when I worked there.
When I work there. So maybe Diane is working at the primary school where Hannah is also working as a cleaner. And Diane is looking out for her.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Glass glow. So I think the detective is just figuring out which one of them is the murderer because they look the same. I think that's the issue here.
Not really.
I don't know what the image, the ghostly image of the woman that's appearing on the screen. I don't know what that means.
He would go to the pub He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Seafax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
The other Fennel. What? There's a guitar now. It's July 1. July 30.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist.
I need to figure out the relationship between Simon, Hannah, and Eve. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. Eric was the husband of Diane, right?
Too much of a...
Imagine there be... So she is saying, this is Hannah, right? She is saying that the detective should ask Diane why they were arguing. What did I miss?
Diana's last time vet comments like
I need to get back to the first thing. I need to figure out their relationship.
I think it's murder.
Clearly it's murder.
Yeah, that's me.
Temporary.
Simon's murder.
Simon's murder. I didn't murder Simon.
Oh.
Got a wrong person. Okay.
Stories we've been telling each other.
Okay. We need to figure out which one is the wife of Simon. Simon. Simons.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows.
Okay.
Simon is 6 foot.
Experience Vertigod.
I mean, not that they would have said
On holiday in Rome.
it's the best one I have.
Holiday on Rome.
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock.
No, so that means the Rockington Arms is not the holiday in Rome. She was just talking about the local bar that they have in their town. Someone to drink with, or maybe they have it sometimes. Okay. Answered one. There's a printer symbol like that. I don't know where
There's an Amstrad one.
that Amstrad is placed.
There's a printer so you can...
So this might be actually Hannah, right? Because she knows a lot of she knows a lot of things about Simon. She describes him like she
Simon
knows her.
Isn't the type
She knows
to
her
run off
personally.
or do anything crazy.
So this might be actually Hannah.
Someone must have done.
So what do we do next? I'm confused. What else did we search about Hannah? Smith. I think we need to learn. Or Smith. If we can figure out exactly which one is Hannah Smith, then
My name is Hannah.
Yeah.
H-A-N-N-A-H.
So the blue one is Hannah, and the red girl is Eve. And Hannah likes to joke a lot. Gladstone Street.
Windows.
And this one is Eve.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Just gonna look for Gladstone. Nothing. A phone. Because they were talking about the phone.
Yes, of course.
So this is Hannah.
Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
So this might be the end of the interview. June 18. Detective asks if they can look around the house.
Sure.
Their
Yes,
house.
of course, if that would help.
Okay. Now this is Eve.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
What? It was after dinner. I spoke to Sam's parents on the phone. Sad stuff. Care about the baby. Nursery stuff. So this might be actually Hannah. What?
Back and pulled them
Bin.
open.
So she saw the body of Simon, I think. It's actually so
Yes.
weird.
I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then
She keeps talking about Simon like she is Hannah. But on the first part, this one,
you think it's murder? Clearly. Yeah, that's me. But February.
that's so weird.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong.
I need to search for the tattoo.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off for the camera. But he needs them to see properly. You know, he has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV. Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake. So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
What? I move out, got a small bed sits. Yeah, my tattoo to mark the occasion. So this is Eve. Yeah. So the blue and red woman is Hannah, and this is Eve. Occasion. I got some money, enough money to cover my rent.
Doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
What do you mean by that?
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there.
So she was a singer.
Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him.
Because of her apple and snake
It was
tattoo.
amazing
Like an apple
to
and
be able
Eve.
to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
So I think they hook up Eve and Simon because Simon thought she was Hannah. Is that the story? I need to search for the story, figure out which one is Hannah and Eve. So this is Eve.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to take a story? It's a real life fairy tale.
So Eve, not her real mother. What?
He wasn't present so much. It was one of those.
Seen him for a while. Nice mirror guy. Made for me. It's Rapunzel. When she's burned, a witch takes from her.
So that's already happened. That's already happened. She cuts off her happiness and it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
That's Hannah talking.
Yes. Like a story. The beginning. Was that's easy.
Simon enters mouth. Poop. Hooking. Nothing. There's nothing. 61 entries. See. For the story, there's only 7. Simon 62. I need to narrow it down. He works
Big
at
windows, all kinds of glass.
$248 entries found. So there's 271 entries found. 71 videos to actually know the full story. Shit, there's a lot. Weapon.
I'd like to speak to the lawyer.
Lawyer. That's a new interview.
Can I leave?
Would you like to?
Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
That's July 2. We need to add that to the session.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
That's Eve.
Yes, no lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for? I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
She just said earlier that she doesn't need a lawyer, but now she'd like to speak to a lawyer. July 3 p.m. So yeah, 30 minutes after she said that, she just said that she needed a lawyer. July 2. I can search like that. So 027. Maybe something like that will work. No? February.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
Last globe.
You want me to play something?
So Eve is the singer.
I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay? Probably needs tuning. No. How about a traditional band? Should be right up for the start. Two sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in.
Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain, but he only cared for the youngest one. Oh,
the dreadful wind and rain.
Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain, with a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh,
the dreadful wind and rain. Yeah.
So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain.
Father dear, he swims a song. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
so I think that's a good place to stop.
It's like the story that we saw earlier. I'm not sure if that's Hannah or Eve that was talking about. I think that's Hannah talking about Eve, that she wants to kill her and drown her somewhere. Like she really hated her Eve. And Eve was telling that story through the song.
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
It's my guitar. What? You are not Eve, so.
No. No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
What the heck? Where's the other clip where we saw the guitar? Is it the crazy?
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him? Simon isn't the type to run off.
Accident. Some crazy mirror. This one is Hannah.
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Silverleaf? No.
Reflection. Coffee. Brothers glass.
Special work. Mirror making. Mirror making. My name is Hannah.
Fair. They both like talking about palindromes. Hannah and Eve. What else did I search for? Some Hannah, Helen. This is still Hannah.
I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said.
Blondes.
It's the Rockington.
There's Susan. Let's search for Susan, and then so there's nothing there. I'm gonna search for the argument because they had an argument.
There's another couple stuff. Stupid argument.
Nothing specific.
No one knows how to push a button better than those who are supposed to. No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way. Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
No.
Okay. And then we can search for holidays.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
June 1993, they had an holiday. Is that right? And then 10 years ago, their baby Sarah died. Sarah died along with her parents.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. And we moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby. It came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay.